Hi, everyone. Welcome to the New Year, New You workshop. We'll be focusing on how we can incorporate wellness strategies and goal setting for an intentional year. Thank you for joining us today. So my name is Hope Cullen, and I am the Client Services Coordinator at Career Transition Center and a health coach through the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, where I take a holistic approach to health and view a whole person's health, including their physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. I'm excited to be here with my colleague, Nadia.
Thanks, Hope. And I'm the Programming and Coaching Director here at Career Transition Center. And just to give you a little bit of background on our organization and who we are, CTC is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We were founded in the West Loop of Chicago, but we now are a virtual organization and serve people in transition and job search all across the country. This is our 27th year in Chicago, and we do offer a free information session each week and public programs every month. So if you'd like to learn more of us, we'll have more information at the end of this presentation on how you can join us for an information session or future live programming.
Thanks, Nadia. So during this workshop, we will be doing some reflections and journaling. So please grab a pen and paper and feel free to pause the video at any time. So for our program objectives for today, we will engage in values-based reflections, gain new insights into how to leverage your values into goals, and also integrate wellness strategies into intentional daily practices. So first, we just want to clarify the intention versus a goal. An intention is a commitment towards realizing a vision and a way of being. A goal is more granular and focused on a highly specific outcome. When you set an intention, you are making a commitment to yourself that you will move towards your vision. So now you could draft your own intention for this year. So if you want to just go ahead and pause this video, feel free to do that. So you can use the examples we have here. This is the year I am going to, I am inspired, I'm ready to pursue, or I am. So now I'll turn things over to Nadia.
Thanks, Hope. Well, for our first exercise, now that you've set your intention, we want to do a quick values exercise. And we use this with our clients here at CTC, folks who are in job transition, really want to make a change and need to reflect on where they're at here and now. And what we're going to do is identify what our values are and then connect them to goals. So our values are innate. This is what we hold most dear. This is often our criteria for what we want to accomplish. If you are values-centered, that means that the work or the other pursuits you have in your life are based on what you value most. So we're going to identify some of those values, and from that, connect them to action items, actual goals that you can execute this year to help you feel more fulfilled. So this is one of the exercises we do in our discovery workshop about knowing yourself and where you're going. So I'm going to ask you to reflect on this chart, and it's by no means all-inclusive. You may wish to add some other attributes or values to this, but it's a jumping off point. And I'll invite you to consider, of these values, right here and now, where you're at in your life, what are the 3 top values you have for your life, for your work? What's most important to you right now? So feel free to pause and reflect for a little bit. And again, if you don't see your values represented on this chart, just add them. So you'll want to record what your top 3 values are because we're going to use these as we do some goal setting later in the seminar. So in order to reflect on how to transition our values into goals, I want you to take a look at your top 3 values that you've written and create a goal statement. And it might look something like this: because I value, and you insert one of your top 3 values, I want to accomplish the goal of what in 2024. So take a moment to think about how you can transition this value into a goal. So perhaps it's because I value family and friendships, I want to accomplish the goal of setting aside more time for hosting dinner parties with family and friends, or forming a softball team so that we can all get together for a social activity, or whatever it is that you feel is a reasonable and achievable goal to help really put those values into action. What can you do in your daily life or in your weekly schedule that reflects those values and helps bring them to fruition? And let's do one more exercise on the topic of values and goals here. So I want you to again refer to your list of your top 3 values and reflect for just a moment. What is your main goal for the year? Is there one overarching goal, or are there a few smaller goals? What's your time frame for these goals? What could be possible barriers to achieving these goals that you've laid out? And what benefits can you gain from achieving them? So take a moment to consider each of these prompts, journal a little bit, and think through barriers and benefits, what your main goals are, and how you can accomplish those in the new year.
Thanks, Nadia. That was really insightful, and I hope everyone is enjoying it so far. So next, we'll be discussing step 3, which is integrating wellness strategies. So first, we want to acknowledge the role that the brain plays in goal setting. Clinical psychologist Madhulina Roy Chowdhury writes that studies have shown that when we train our mind to think about what we want in life and work towards reaching it, the brain automatically rewires itself to acquire the ideal self-image and makes it an essential part of our identity. If we achieve the goal, we achieve fulfillment. And if we don't, our brain keeps nudging us until we achieve it. So how do we define wellness? So the Global Wellness Institute defines wellness as the active pursuit of activities, choices, and lifestyles that lead to a state of holistic health. But wellness means a lot of different things to different people. So you can just keep that in your mind as you reflect on what wellness means to you. Why is wellness important? Goals and wellness are interconnected. When a person is making choices to support their holistic health, they will be more physically and mentally ready to support their goals. When we take care of ourselves, everything else can fall into place. Wellness helps a person fill their cup, and it's easier to accomplish goals when your cup is full. So when we think of wellness, we think of all aspects of our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Strategies help us cope when challenges arise and can enhance our lives. So here are some examples of wellness strategies: exercise, a gratitude list, meditation, therapy. So here you can just look over these, and I'm sure, we all have different wellness strategies we use. I also put here exercise, quality time, mindfulness, being outside in nature, and cooking. So you can just reflect on what are the wellness strategies that best work for yourself. Next, we'll discuss how we can incorporate those wellness strategies with goal setting. Wellness practices can be achieved through SMART goals. I'm sure we're all familiar with SMART goals. They can be used with wellness strategies to break down goals into starting actions. When we clarify and break down goals, we help ourselves succeed. For example, if my intention is to be healthier this year, I'm going to further clarify I want to be physically and mentally healthy. I could have a goal of moving my body 10 minutes a day or dancing to one song a day for my physical and mental health. A wellness strategy I use is taking my collie to the dog park because it combines being outside in nature, connecting with other people, and brings me happiness when I see my dog happy. So now if you want to go ahead and pause this video for the next few minutes, you can reflect and journal about your own wellness strategies. What will work for you personally? So say, what kind of practice can you start now, even just 5 minutes a day? That's going to equal 35 minutes a week. So here we just have some other strategies and tools for efficiency and reducing stress. So bite-sized chunking, sorting and categorizing, using different apps to help you. I personally use the ScreenZen app, and I found the Atomic Habits book very enlightening. And just think about what strategies will work for you personally. So we don't have to meet our goals alone. We can engage others to help us. Consider to whom can you reach out to for support, delegate to, strategize with. These could be friends, coworkers, your family, your loved ones. So thank you for attending this YouTube session. To learn more about CTC, you can go to the website here. Like Nadia said, we offer free information sessions once a week, and we would be so glad to talk to you guys more. And thanks for attending. We hope this was helpful.